All right, so you said you wanted a little more details on this T-Bird, so I'll go through it with you. As far as the interior is concerned, you can really get a good view of the condition. You know, the seats, there's really no cracking in the leather. I mean, there's a slight amount of wear, but very, very little. This has these cloth inlays. You can see the armrest isn't split. Same thing with the passenger seat as far as condition. The back seat, I kind of doubt that anyone's really ever even sit back there. You can see how it has those Fila inlays. It's pretty cool. It's actually got a light switch back here to turn on. I think when the key has to be on for that, there's a light switch button down here, and that turns on those back opera lights when the vehicle's running. And if you take a look here, okay, that's a factory security system, front tilt, rear tilt on the seats, forward and back, up and down. So this is an 8-way power seat. Both the power mirrors work, both electric windows work. Start it up. This does have an early style fuel injection system, so you have to actually set the high speed idle, so you push down the gas just once. There's the mileage, 45,516. Here, there's like a trip meter on here, and you can go through and select. Shows you average economy, and you can set like a trip meter and stuff like that. It all works. It's pretty cool. I use these at distance to empty, which is how many miles till it's empty. Over here, there's your tachometer. Does that little bit of pop because there's an air injection system that's pumping fresh air into the exhaust. It only does that when it's cold. That has to do with the exhaust that's on it. So you have a temperature gauge here, and then if you go through the gauges, move my hand here, you can actually see it. You can have it at oil pressure. You can see the oil pressure is good. Battery voltage. There's your fuel. I usually leave it on temperature, right? Headlights, panel dim, and then there's auto headlight and auto dim, so you can actually turn that on and it will automatically leave the headlights on for so long. It'll automatically turn the headlights on for you, so there's automatic headlight feature. This is that aftermarket stereo I was talking about. It does work. There's a 6-disc C changer, or a 10-disc, excuse me, but this is what I was talking about. It doesn't, for whatever reason, it doesn't receive any signal from this. I think there's something wrong with this control head, but it works. Got a digital clock. This is your electronic temperature control, so anything in here is heating or air conditioning, and you just set your temperature. Air conditioning works. Rear defog. See over here. Power door lock on that side, power door lock on this side. Electric windows, you can see the tint. The dashboard's in perfect condition, no cracks in it. See the headliner, if I can get out. Wipers, cruise control, all that works. It's got a nice leather wrap on the steering wheel. You can take a look at the headliner. You can see the headliner's in great shape. That's what I was talking about. Now you have those opera lights in the back that you can turn on and off with that switch down there. You were asking about power port for here's your lighter, right? So you can put your power port in there, or for your Bluetooth for your radio. Those aftermarket fog lights in the front, you can actually change the colors on them and turn those on. Okay, and those are aftermarket fog lights that person put on in front of it. I'll shut it off. So this has the old school keypad. So if you touch 7, 8, 9, 0, the last two buttons, locks the whole car. 1, 9536. Nah, crap. I can't remember the code. Oh, I think it's 15936. There it goes. And then you hit 34. Does the passenger. 56. Does the trunk. The inside of the trunk. There's the stereo system I was talking about. If you look up in there, there's 2 bass subs, those tubular ones. Then there's 2 different amplifiers. And there's that 10-disc changer. So there's some pretty decent equipment in here. And actually, it's built on a real nice platform. Someone spent a lot of time building that platform. And that's part of what this is right here, too, this platform. Because the spare tire used to go in there. I have the spare tire. It just doesn't fit in the trunk anymore. You can kind of take a look at the trunk liner. The trunk's in really nice shape. And just kind of take a look at the overall body. Get a little more close up. You know, there's a couple little blisters like that, but not terrible. You can see the paint quality. I mean, it's basically like a friggin' mirror. The paint quality is really, really good. Same thing with the wheels. Really in great shape. The rocker panels underneath are totally solid. The underside of the car is very solid. Same thing on this side. There's one ding right here. That guy right there. But if you got a hold of like a paintless dent removal person, they could get behind that and push that out. But you can really see the quality of the paint finish is really, really good. It's way better than most of my other cars. Sorry, kind of losing my grip. And 5-liter what was HO, you know, an 85. It's not carbureted, it is fuel injected, but it has a central fuel injection unit under here. Battery's newer. Belt, hoses, tune-up, coolant. I just changed the oil. There's no leaks underneath it. Nothing from the engine, steering unit, trans, nothing leaks. You know, your shock towers, strut towers are in good shape. There's no rot under there. Shocks and struts are new. And that's pretty much the car. So let me know what other questions you have.